Hello everyone, this is Theme Park Central, and today I'm going to talk about the release of Disney Genie, Disney Genie Plus, Lightning Lane, and some other news. A lot of Disney news that's come out lately, some good, some bad. I'll talk about all of it. So stay tuned for all of that.
You ain't never had a friend like me.
Though some of these Disney services, such as Genie Plus and Lightning Lane, can be quite expensive, the regular Genie service just comes free with a park pass, so that is one positive here. There's not many positives. So the tip board can be accessed from home. You can look at that one at home, but some stuff you have to do when you're actually in the park. And it shows Lightning Lane return times, wait times, and dining options. So this is okay. I don't have too many opinions about this. Uh, and it also provides outlooks for wait times throughout the day. So that can be positive for people, tourists coming in. So that's one good thing here with Disney Genie. And then when in the park, you can select experiences and Genie will tailor your day. So I like that, but it also bounces you around. So maybe 1 second, let me just use Magic Kingdom as an example. 1 second, send you straight to the back of the park, Small World or whatever. It's back there, maybe the Barnstorm or something, and then might send you all the way back to Jungle Cruise. It will do that sometimes, and yeah, maybe they'll work that out, but that is one negative with Genie. I've not been to the parks with Genie yet, or Genie Plus. I have gone 2 times before. I've got 2 vlogs that I made. Those are not uploaded yet. I'll get them uploaded soon. But yes, I've not been yet, so I don't really know too much about this. But now I'm going to get into the paid option. This is Genie Plus. Unfortunately, the new paid line skipping service has been rather popular, according to Bob Chapek or Cheapskate, depending on which one you want to call him. Um, the service has attracted about 33.3% of visitors, something like that, which is a third. And yeah, this is not great. We need this to be unpopular. Let's go against Genie Plus because it costs money and it bumps up wait times. And I'll talk more about those consequences soon. So yeah, Genie Plus rather popular. I will talk more about the actual system right now. The main negative system of or consequence of Genie Plus is line increases. So this is line increases for the standby, not Genie. You'll probably have to wait 10-15 minutes for a ride typically, which it's not bad, but if the line is 10 minutes, that's not good. Don't get it if it's 10 minutes. So line increases, not good. I've been looking at the My Disney Experience app a lot. I've seen way more lines over 100 minutes. I know it's the holiday season as well, but I think Genie Plus can be used default. It hasn't even become Christmas times, and I have already seen though it's really high. Like imagine when it's Christmas break and everybody comes down here. So that will be pretty crazy coming up. So line increase is not good. I don't know. They should only allow so many people in line at a time for Genie Plus, which I'm sure they're doing. But I just don't know how you can make it more effective. Maybe blend the two earlier or something. I just don't feel like this is the right way to do it. Maybe give those people 1 or 2 fast passes to the everyday guests. Include 1 or 2 of these lightning lanes for select rides, and I think that would work a lot better. And then another negative of Genie Plus is scheduling. You have to schedule as you go, and Fast Pass you could just schedule before. So Fast Pass is actually better than Genie Plus in a way, even though you don't have to pay for any of it. So that is really bad. And then you're on your phone all day. This is bad for older people because they are not as good with technology. So they will not. They would just have to be on their phones, and they're like, I would like a paper option or something like this, or a pre-computer option before you go. It's all rapid, which I don't really like, and the app may go down. We have had problems like that before with Disney apps. And then Universal and Max Pass. I know Max Pass is way more expensive, but you can do things as long as you want without scheduling. And then Max Pass at Disneyland was just a better option as well. So Genie Plus might not be the worst thing ever in the parks, but it is not good. I will keep you updated if there's any huge news with this, but I do have a lot other news. But first, we do have the Lightning Lane individual attractions, and I have some opinions on these. I don't think they should be as expensive as they are. I think there should be family packages for Genie Plus, or maybe Genie Plus is $15 at Walt Disney World, and then that's $60 for a family of four. Maybe you just put a discount on it. I think they should have discounts that to go up with people, and I think they need to really put themselves out to families a little more. That's their main target, and they're not even giving them reasonable pricing. So Lightning Lane, some of these park choices are not the best. Magic Kingdom with Seven Dwarfs, I can see that. Like, Seven Dwarfs is the most popular ride at Magic Kingdom. But personally, Seven Dwarfs is just a good ride. It's nothing that great. Like, it's a good ride. It's not necessarily state of the art or anything. So Tron should be added to here. Space Mountain, this is not even like the wait times are 50 minutes typically for Space Mountain. It's not bad at all, usually for Space Mountain. So I don't like this here. Hopefully they will replace Space Mountain with Tron whenever it comes out in like 2025. They've taken forever to build that attraction. And then in Epcot, Frozen Ever After. Like, I think this is the most overrated ride in Disney World. It always has long lines, like the longest at Epcot, and it's just a boat ride. It's not much more than that. Sure, it has a few drops and stuff, and it's frozen, but that just shows you what happened when you tack on that IP. And I don't think Disney should be using that many IPs. I think it will be better for these attractions around the world. You just do like a showcase of the country, like a boat ride through different scenes of Norway. That would be much better. I know they had Maelstrom before. That would say more Norwegian theme. I don't think Frozen is even in Norway. So, that's more of my opinion on the ride, but I do not like that decision. And then Remy's is just Lightning, the Fast Pass Virtual Queue. I'm just getting all these different terms mixed up. There are so many of them. So Virtual Queue, that's a big incentive there, so I'm fine with that one. And then in Hollywood Studios, we have Rise of the Resistance. That is an obvious one that has had 240-minute waits. So now it's like, okay, take my money, I'll ride this, which I'm fine with. This is one. Sure, you could ride this, and it would be nice to re-ride this, but this is one that you just want to ride once, get it done with, because it's a really cool ride. And then you have Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. I don't like this one. It should be Slinky Dog. Slinky Dog always has very long lines, like 90 minutes, and they should not be that long either, because that's not too great of a ride. It's a nice coaster, nothing too spectacular. I feel like Disney they need to do a much better job with handling lines, because that's what everybody thinks about when Disney. You think about Magic Kingdom, you think about the castle, you think about the monorail, you think about fireworks, and then you think about all the people. So I know we're kind of coming out of COVID here, and this has nothing to do with COVID, but I just think it would be better if they could handle people more better, which is why we need a fifth park to just relieve some of that space, because Magic Kingdom is a smaller park. Epcot's a bit bigger, but not a huge park. Then uh, we have Hollywood Studios, that's not a huge park either, and then we have Animal Kingdom, that's a bigger park, but the space is not utilized great there. Um, so then yeah, in Animal Kingdom, two good ones, I think. Flight of Passage, yeah, for sure, that should be there. And then Expedition Everest, that's okay. Usually the line isn't too long there, but just a reason not to pay for something, so I'm good with that. But if you are paying for Genie, do it on one trip. So anybody watching this, we need to get Genie down 33. Let's get that to like 15. So only do Genie on like one trip when you want to ride everything. Don't do it every single time you go. It's probably an inconvenience too, just scheduling everything. It's not great. So just don't pay for Genie. Lightning Lane, like I'm fine with, because you just pay for individual. Like, oh, I really want to ride this today. I'm just gonna pay for it. One thing about Lightning Lane is that some of these are too expensive. So 7 to 15, I think that's a bit much. So I think they should bring some of these down. I'm fine with like Rides of Resistance, Flight of Passage at 15, but bring down rides like Frozen Ever After, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Bring those down to like $5. I don't think you need to charge too much for those. Not many people are gonna pay for them. Maybe Frozen Ever After, because it's a longer line. But so that's gonna do it for just the Genie Plus and all that stuff. Now I'm gonna get into some of the other Disney news. So we have the monorail back at Disneyland finally. Very good to see the monorail back. It's a key part. Personally, I like the Disneyland monorail a lot better than the Disney World one. It's just much more modern. So yeah, it is nice that that is finally back there. I'll talk more about some of the vehicles. We have a lot of vehicle stuff. But where's Bob? I don't see him. Yeah, he didn't show up at D23. Apparently, he had other plans. Yeah, I'm not scared of fans booing at me. So, Bob does not show up on stage. Obviously, a lot of things going downhill with the company. People talking about people's waistlines, all kinds of stuff. Not a great look for Disney recently. They're at the top, not the best people up there. Not Disney, not what Walt wanted it to be. So, yeah, finding a show for this company, it's not the same as it used to be. So, we'll see what happens. But some of this news coming up, it's good and something to trying to stabilize themselves. The Main Street vehicles are back. This is a nice addition. Not addition, but nice thing to bring back. These are pretty cool. They're also free, which like some people don't know about these. So yeah, if you're in Magic Kingdom one morning, you're not too stressed about getting on as many rides as you want. I would go on this one. It could be a little fun experience. And then the Festival of Fantasy Parade, it's coming back to Magic Kingdom finally. It seemed like they had put these parades under a paywall and all these after hours parties, so it's coming back I think in 2022, although the dragon might not be in it, which is fine, but the dragon's like a staple of that parade. That it's what I think of when of that parade. So yeah, put some comments down below in of your opinion of this parade. I think it's pretty good. But it's coming back. We'll see if we get any like new nighttime parades. I wish there was more stuff like that at Magic Kingdom. Disneyland, it's more alive sometimes than Disney World. And then Fantasmic, it's also coming back, so that it's some more good news. Fantasmic, it's pretty late, I felt like. So yeah, it's something there. But it is kind of weird how it's not like at the start, at the center of the Hollywood Studios, just off to the side. Here I have all the people going over there. But yeah, Fantasmic, it's coming back so that it's more good news. This is all good news. What is coming up next isn't the greatest news, and this is the Galactic Star Cruiser. Um, yeah, it's just they revealed a video of it, and it does not look good. I'm a Star Wars fan, so yeah, I have a channel for that. The Commander, it should be linked somewhere in the channel. So if you want to go check that one out. I haven't posted a video in there in forever, but you can check it out if you want to. Um, so yeah, the rooms here, it's a picture of the room which I'm showing you. The rooms look pretty good. They don't look Star Wars. Nothing on this cruise looks Star Wars. That's the problem. They revealed that promotional video or whatever. Um, it's cool. You can steer around the ship, shoot at people, and all that kind of stuff. But it's not Star Wars. And I just don't think that in its approach of Star Wars, it's been good. It's also cool they have that Twi'lek keener, and she was a good singer, and she was. They also play her songs in the cantina back on Batu. So yeah, that's cool and all, but it just did not feel Star Wars. The hallways feel undetailed. I don't think there's enough things to do. You have one excursion to Batu. Um, so yeah, like another one would have been nice. 2 days. Let's make it 4 days or something. $6,000. So go on a cruise. Do not go on this. I know it's booked out already, but do not go on this. A cruise is way better. I've not been on a cruise, but they just look way better. They're cheaper most of the time, even a Disney cruise. So yeah, a cruise is much better than this. This could have been fine, but the approach to it is not the best. And then they also revealed that the lightsaber, you can't buy that new lightsaber they showed, which makes sense, but it's also a bummer. And you can do most of the stuff at home. You can buy lightsabers. There's all kinds of VR stuff at home, which it's $200 or stuff, which might seem like a lot, but $6,000. That's pretty nuts. So yeah, a ton of money here, and you're not getting a authentic Star Wars experience. The general approach to Star Wars was not good by Disney. So yeah, like original trilogy, which would have been much better. What I would have loved for a hotel like this, you have maybe let's go back to original trilogy because it's just better than the sequels. You have this hotel. I don't know how many people can fit. 200 cabins or something, 200 rooms, and then you have one side. It's Imperial, an Imperial Star Destroyer, like something we actually know, not this random Star Wars based, because that's pretty much what it is, a Star Wars based hotel. I think you could almost say that at this point. And then you have the Star Destroyer over here. You can go there if you want to, or you can go on the Rebel place, the Rebel cruiser, and then you go on these excursions, maybe like to some well-known planets like Mustafar or something, wherever Coruscant, and they would build these like separate lands only accessible to these people, and I think it would even be fair to make it $6,000 still, but maybe you have 2, 3, 4 excursions, and maybe they're different depending on the side of the ship you want to go on, and then maybe there's a big fight at the end and all that kind of stuff, and maybe this is a like week-long thing. I think that would be a much better approach, because like yeah, I just don't like going to a theme park in the middle of it. I don't think, but two, it's all right, but it's nothing. It had some good rides and stuff, but it's all right when it comes to Star Wars. So yeah, not my favorite thing, but we have some huge news, and that is that trams are finally back. So clap your hands, everybody. Trams are finally back after so long. I should not be doing this because this is an obvious thing that they should have with those big parking lots. But trams are back, so some steps in the right direction here after the empty stage, Chapek, and all that stuff. So, yeah, we'll see how that kind of stuff develops. Oh, and also the other day, Disney fired a dog at the Hilton Head Resort. So, lots of interesting news here. There's fights at living with the land. I'm not gonna going this stuff along, but lots of interesting stuff goes on at Disney. So that is going to do it for this video. Please make sure to subscribe and also comment what types of videos. If I do get a lot more subscribers, I will do kind of stuff like where we have these different types of videos. If I get a lot more subscribers, I will start doing live streams and that kind of stuff. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And this is Theme Park Central. Bye.